I don't
Let
want
me
to
go mute my mic.
Oh, we're live.
We are live, y'all. We are live. Maybe I'll just do like this. It is Gentlemen After
coming.
Dark Wednesday. We are live. Um, let's say it for the record. I do
I'm
not own
here.
the rights to this here music. You know, Mhm. We're gonna start it the way we ended it for the grown people last week.
Uh-oh.
Now you asking my opinion. I don't see nothing wrong.
Uh.
Mm, mm, mm.
Mm.
Bringing her back
Oh
home.
Lord, here we
It
go.
was a man in my position. You probably think I got it going on.
You do if you got three. If you got two of them, you got it going on, bro.
I ain't messing with y'all. We'll
It's a party on.
let him say it himself. Three's company too.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Mm.
Mm. Bad,
Mm.
bad, bad, bad boys.
Are you playing the music? Because we can't hear it.
Can't hear it?
No.
No.
There you go.
Something must be on your mind. Cause you've been trying to find a little company for you and me. It's
Well, I
Mr.
love
and
what
Mrs.
PK
Nice.
said.
What she
PK
say?
said,
Oh,
"Hey, family,
What'd
let
she
me ask
say?
you, who you
who?
bringing home?
I ain't bringing nobody
You
home.
bringing two of them home. Two of them.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, watch out.
Ooh. Oh, baby. It's three's company too. Three's company too. Mm, mm,
Sing Onyx.
mm, mm. Hold on, let me mute my mic.
Look, don't get scared. Where my
Oh, he
girl go?
rolled. He rolled way over there.
I know. Ain't that about nothing? Oh, scaredy cat.
All right, all right. Show you right.
Uh-uh.
I'm not sure you're right.
I try
You gotta say
too
that in a
hard.
baritone
What part?
to show you're right.
You might think I try too hard sometimes, but baby, I'm working on it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Really,
I'm
Lola?
coming. I promise. I'm coming.
You come? Oh, heard that before.
I gotta practice my
All
my
We
bark a
like
little
to hear
bit.
that sound.
Ah!
There you go. See,
here we
that's how y'all
Whoa!
be set up. That's what I was talking about right there.
here we
So
go. Here we go.
You
I'm back.
disagree, fellas?
Sorry,
I'm
folks.
not. I'm
It's
not.
my
I'm
dinner
not.
I'm
time. I
back
just
too.
got off work, so
it's gonna
I'm
be
back
that
now.
today.
I
I see
promise
that.
I'll be
Let's see what's
fully
going on.
present in a minute.
Really?
Mm,
I gotta
mm,
lick on my fingers and get these
Oh,
Oh,
I
barbecue
was.
mm,
sauce
oh.
off.
I did the
mm,
same thing, but
mm,
off
mm.
off live.
There we
So
go.
you
There
all
we go.
good with
There we
me,
go.
sis.
There we go. Good
Thank you.
Or
evening. Good evening. Good evening. It's your boy Onyx. Well, some of y'all
Some of y'all
boy.
boy.
It is Gentlemen After Dark Wednesday. Want to thank y'all for being here. Shouts out to the Grown Folk Network. They are in the building wherever they may be, whether they on the road, whether they at the job, whether they just rushed in from work, whether they've been chilling like a villain. They are here. I appreciate you guys for being here. Let me acknowledge a few folk that's in the building. JD Walker, what up with you, man? I see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. That's my guy, Busy. What up, man? He says, good evening,
hey,
peeps.
busy.
Busy's in the building.
What up,
PK,
busy?
one of our strongest supporters, always here
Hey,
holding us down. PK is in the building.
What's wrong?
Mm-hmm. Desmond's in the building. What up, man? He says, peace, fam. Peace. What up with you, man? There you go again. 2-2. Beep, beep.
Desmond too.
2-2. Here we go. Anywho, Berdina's in the building. I see you, Berdina.
Hey, Berdina.
Thank you for being here. Mm-hmm. Ooh. No comment, PK. No comment.
Hey.
No comment. All the way from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Well, specifically Homewood. It's my BF. Nadine's in the building. I wish I could hear you say, "Hey, Onyx. Hey, Onyx." Anywho, without further ado, let me go ahead and introduce the Grown Folk Network. Struggles in the building. Paw Struggle, what up with you, man? I see you. Hope I'm pretty sure I will see you this weekend in the AZ. Anywho, let me go ahead and introduce them. I'm gonna start from the bottom and work my way to the top. On my left, it is our very own auntie. I don't know whose auntie she is, but she is somebody's auntie. It's our very own. Wait,
Hey,
let me scroll
y'all.
right here. It's our very own Auntie Lolo, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Right? Maybe I should have gave her a little.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Let's start it off right. Come on, man.
You want to start? Yeah. Don't look in her eyes. Warning: do not look in her eyes. She is here. She is one of the hardest working mothers that I know. She handles her business. She takes care of her kid. Right. Hello.
Yes.
She takes care of the kid, takes care of herself. Right. Oh, now she wants to play innocent. Her mama must be watching tonight. But anywho, it's our executive producer.
Yeah.
Lolo's in the building.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
BJ McKay and his best friend
Lolo.
Bear.
You said Lolo?
I left the lasting
Lolo,
impression
so
on
black.
him. I must have left the lasting impression.
I said Lolo again.
Yeah, you said Lolo's
Oh,
in
I'm
the building
sorry.
when you showed my picture.
My bad.
Uh-oh.
The executive
Ooh.
producer, Miss Three's in the building. You know, give me some threes. Yeah, whatever. Three's in the building.
Yeah.
Blame it on age. You know, I might need some ashwagandha or something. I don't know.
What? Wakanda?
Hey, don't answer another question about what that word means. We got to Google it first.
The memory pills.
Right, ashwagandha. Anywho, BJ McKay and his best friend Bear ain't got nothing on the best dressed trucker that I know. He is out here on the road. He do what he do. You know, we can't be in the back seat, but we can always yell out, "Let me out, though. Let me out."
No.
Ain't nobody getting
It's our
out.
very
What's
own
up,
Dope
Yeah.
Boy.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
What the?
Somebody's stuck in the back. Somebody's stuck. Let him out. Let him out.
They trying to get out.
Go to
Let
commercial.
him out, though. Hey, don't pull over. Let him out. He gonna get
Right.
up out. Whatever y'all talking about doing.
Hey man, wink 2 times if you need some help.
Right.
Anywho, moving right along in the middle, it is our very own CEO of Christian Dingaling.org. It is the dude, or excuse me, Mr. Mr. Devin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have to. I'm the president. I'm the CEO. I don't put my dude.
Shoot. Last but not least, it is our very own. We call him the assassin because he be sniping. Somewhere in some undisclosed parking lot, somewhere. It's our very own. Let me go ahead and give him a little highlight. There he goes. Snoopy Cliff Mellow.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna miss that. Summer.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna miss that summertime, man. When we ain't gonna be able to see you in the morning. It's just gonna be dark.
Oh man, what's
Man.
going on, man?
Look here, Trump.
What you doing there?
Oh, not Trump. Anywho, last but not least, it's your boy Onyx. Happy to be here, man. Thank you guys again. The neighborhood, welcome again. I see you. My Memphis crush is in the building. Tamara, I see you.
Damn.
Thank you for being here. Tam, right?
Oh,
Anywho.
damn.
Oh,
Dang it.
yep.
How y'all feeling?
Legendary.
Legendary. Wow, that's
Where
different.
the other 3 ladies?
I don't know, but I can tell you this. Well, let me not say I don't know. Let me start from the bottom and work my way up. Miss Day, I sent you the link, so don't come in here tonight talking about you didn't send me the link.
You already know.
It's either that or y'all had too good of a time over the weekend and didn't tell nobody.
Oh
I don't know.
What it was.
Don't worry about our weekends. Don't worry
Right.
about our weekends.
Still
Anywho,
giggling, probably. Just giggling.
no Miss Day as of right now. I don't know. Miss T just made it back from
The
Paris.
Olympics.
Yeah.
The Olympics.
So I guess she's still a little I can't even call that jet lag. That's just you a day ahead or a day behind. I don't know which one it was. It's one of the
They're
speak
9
of the
hours ahead
devil.
of us.
Speak of the devil, last but not least, she is here. She's the whiz and she lives in Oz.
She did get the link.
She's the wizard.
Oh, yeah.
Miss Day is in the building. She did get the link.
I did.
Finally.
She got the link. She got the link. Oh my God.
Now we were gonna never get you back again.
Let me get rid of this. I thought we had lost you there, girl. Anywho. So everybody have had a good Fuego. Fuego was behind on some appointment she had today. So needless to say, you guys, it is season number 12, episode number 13. We are one episode away from the completion of this season. Again, thank you guys so much for being here and your time and energy and all that good stuff. That includes the neighborhood. Sean, I see you. Thank you for being here. So right out the gate, you guys, we're going to go hard in the paint right out the gate. I got a question for you, and this question came live and direct from the neighborhood. The neighborhood. I want you to try to answer this question to the best of your capability. You know, we're not going to ad lib. We're going to speak truths and just try to help where we can, if we can. If you don't qualify, you don't qualify. If you do, please tap in accordingly. Y'all ready for this?
Yeah.
From the neighborhood. How do you survive a sexless marriage?
Whoa.
You don't.
I don't qualify.
You don't.
I don't qualify either.
I don't qualify. I can't answer that.
If there's no medical explanations, because that's I mean, you got to be considerate of that. If it's just out of pure weaponization of sex, then yeah, you don't survive that. You cut and run ASAP.
Theoretically, that sounds good. Theoretically, but usually what happens is the opposite of that. To where you both people end up hating each other in the long run because of whatever started out, like you said, to be a weaponization of sex. But it's like after a while, it's like, okay, two could play that game, and now it's like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So it's not even how you survive; it's really like how do you fight it. It's like if it doesn't stop and go to what it needs to be, then y'all screwed. Honestly, all jokes aside, you're screwed.
There's definitely no screwing going on.
No, I mean screwed as in you're you ain't getting screwed. You are screwed. And you ain't gonna be happy.
I got you.
You ain't gonna be happy at all.
Yeah.
Mad all the time, argue with folks about nothing.
I mean, there's a certain. I guess there would be a certain amount of time you try to figure out why, and get to the base of the problem. But if you can't come to no conclusion, then well, I mean, I guess you're standing together because you don't want to go to court because you don't want to split property. I mean, is it a business decision? Because a sexless marriage is basically just like a good business contract, I guess.
PK said it. Well, put PK's answer back on. Yeah, that part right there.
There's
man.
there's
Yeah.
no such a thing. I love that part. There's no such a thing. Somebody in the marriage is having sex.
Somebody getting it.
And I agree with Doughboy too when he says there's like if there's medical reasons and or they just weaponize them. There's gonna be some on how much you try to figure it out, make it work or what's going on and this and that. But if you just trying to be vindictive because you mad, yeah,
Well, it
somebody
says,
gonna be
how do you
sneaky.
survive? So I
You
think some
don't.
people probably survive by having affairs outside of the marriage. Um, I mean, I guess there's different reasons other than what we already mentioned. Like maybe um, physically they were in a car accident or something and they can no longer have sex. I don't know. But I think those are probably extreme cases. And I think those people still figure out a way to do something. That's
Yeah,
what
you
I
can do
think.
something. You can do something.
So sexless, completely sexless, I think that's somebody stepping outside the marriage. But I have heard older women a lot talk about they don't need it and they're married and I never could understand it. I still don't understand it. It wouldn't work for me.
When I hear somebody say that they don't need it and they're in a relationship, if y'all, the only way I'll believe that is if they've never had sexual intercourse at all and they just live in a relationship like that. But if they've ever done that before and then it just cuts out, oh, I don't need it anymore. No, something ain't right. Somebody getting it.
They just don't need it from you.
Yeah, there you
Maybe
go.
it's so bad they just don't want it. I don't know. I can't answer that. But
But even if that's the case, that means if they find it somewhere else and it's better, then they not gonna not need it. I can tell you that. They can be yearning for it.
they're gonna
My
make up for
heart
it somewhere.
Right.
is yearning for your love. I don't know. I so
I
Man,
mean,
okay.
devil's advocate. Come on.
All right.
there's too many relationships that some of us know, some of us have experienced. I mean, I agree with everything that's been said from each of you. I mean, right down to what PK had to say. Somebody's getting it somewhere, somehow. But in reality, you know, truth be told, there are those relationships, those marriages that exist where you got kidnapped.
Don't
There are
answer that.
those
Don't don't
those
Live
answer
two
that.
times.
relationships that the couples are not engaged with each other. They're not. They have separate lives. I mean, if you even went back into history, let's watch a little television for those of us who are past our 39s, 39-ish.
Leave it to
You know,
Beaver.
we watch. Thank you, thank you. Leave it to
I love
Beavers.
Lucy.
We love
Yeah.
Lucy. Hmm? Um, Fred and Wilma. No, Fred and
Fred and
Wilma.
Ethel. Fred and
No,
Wilma.
Fred and Wilma.
The
Oh, you-
cartoon.
Flintstones. The
Yeah,
Flintstones.
that's on.
oh, the Flintstone. I thought you were talking about
Right.
all the family.
There were a lot of couples in separate entities, separate beds. We could talk about Mama and Pawpaw. We've had them conversations before, but we knew that Pawpaw had to be getting some because there's a whole lot of big families around here where Mama
Yeah.
just had on that moo and what was it? Packa packa packa
Pack up,
packa packa
Pack
paw.
of
applause.
what? Pack of
Like
who?
it's some applause going on back there. It's
Hey,
round of applause.
but I think that it's one of those things where if you are and I'm nobody's psychiatrist, psychologist, gynecologist, or any other therapist of any sort. I do not own the rights to those words. I don't own nothing. But eh, that's deteriorating. I think that's the right word. Mentally,
Yeah.
physically, because we thrive off of each other, or we're supposed to. Now, I get it. There can be some turnoffs. I ain't feeling you no more, or you know, it don't work. It's a whole lot of that going on. Things don't work like they used to. But at the same time, we all have to take some kind of accountability. Um, what part do I play in this? If it is a sexless marriage, not doubting the person that posed the question, but if it is sexless, why is it sexless? What part did I play in it becoming
Right.
sexless? Was I a deciding factor in the beginning, or is this the aftermath of excuse me, what happened, or what transpired, what didn't happen? I mean, there's a lot of different dynamics, but I'll say this, not trying to preach to nobody, but I guess you'll be holding on real tight to the word, and don't let go. That's all
To
I
the
could say.
word, what
Like
word?
the word,
The
the
word does not say that about relationships. You're supposed to have sex.
well,
It's
well,
supposed to be fruitful and multiply.
but it also says, thou shalt not commit adultery.
Oh, you talking about that side of the word?
The
I
word,
misunderstood.
the
You
word.
talking about
So,
the don't do part? I was talking about the do part.
hey, well, you can't take one without the other.
No, I just misunderstood what you were saying.
You gotta
'Cause
take
I'm
You
like,
all
just
of it.
no,
you
it's
got to take
telling
it
me to go
all.
get that.
That's the facts of life. I mean, yeah, you could go get it. There are will always be volunteers to give it to you, I'm sure. But you're gonna have to hold on to the word
Yeah,
real tight. Real
yeah,
Have to
tight.
hold on. Have to hold on to something real tight, whatever it
Mm,
is.
yeah.
And wash your hands afterward.
You might want to
hey.
do that. 'Cause, God, every time
A little self-stimulation, I guess, huh? Why are we
well,
running out so much
That would
lotion?
just be a
I don't know.
horrible situation.
a gallon of lotion a month. Like, where the lotion going?
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, you got a problem when your lotion bill compete with your light bill. That's the issue.
Exactly. That's where it's time to go to therapy. Both of y'all need to sit on the couch. Tell them what y'all got going on because it ain't
Where
right.
his legal counsel at?
Oh my
Right, you gonna
God.
need it.
All right. Well, any final words? Three said I ain't got nothing to do with this one. She just shut it all the way down. Ain't said a word.
Don't get
Nada.
scared now.
Nothing.
I talk about something you don't know nothing about.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
All right. Well, to my neighborhood questionnaire. That's a tough one. Um, I don't wanna be the one to tell you how to subscribe left or right. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold on real tight. You're gonna hold on real tight and keep moving forward, I guess. Or you're gonna be investing in your own tools, whatever they may
Right.
be.
I
Lotion,
definitely wouldn't suggest it.
which part?
Having a sexless marriage. I wouldn't suggest it unless y'all are really like y'all. This is y'all's game plan. But other than that, you can't
Yeah,
start off something and then change it down the line just because how you feel and y'all haven't decided on it together. Because that's a recipe for disaster.
I
agreed.
agree.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, need to be some of that. You know,
A lot of that.
Let's
A
see
lot
a
of
here.
heap
that.
of it. A heap
True
of it.
says, if something happened to me, True says, if something happened to me and I couldn't have sex
Sex.
and wouldn't do him
I
like
wouldn't
that.
do him
Okay,
like that.
wouldn't. Okay, I would
I
just
don't
be
think so.
alone. Mm. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Now that's pretty selfless. Cause it's like, hey, this person here, they want something, I can't do it. I'm not gonna hold them down to this imaginary thought pattern of, okay, you're gonna be with me and you're not gonna do nothing even though we can't. So I want you to go and be happy. That's kind of
That's
that's
an
strong.
interesting question. So, if I may ask a question of my grown folk now, if you were in a situation like this, your partner is not having sex. No, better yet, you're not having sex with your partner. Some of y'all gonna have to fight your own urges. I get it. But if you were not having sex with your partner for whatever reason you chose not to, and you made this a sexless marriage, would you be comfortable with giving your partner the permission to move forward
I changed my
somewhere
mind
else?
already. I don't want to do that. Nope, we ain't doing it. I changed my mind.
I
Just to,
I don't think most of us would be comfortable if you haven't or not indulging in open relationships like that. But at the same time, I wouldn't be stupid. It's just like if you go to jail for any amount of time, and I want my girl to hold it down. Now I hope that she would, but logically, I can't believe that. I, that's just me. So likewise, if I'm in a relationship like that and something happens to me, and she stays and she wants to make sure to death do us part that I'm taken care of, looked after, she still shows me love. Me mentally, I know at certain moments she's probably out there doing what she needs to do, and I can't be mad at that.
All right.
I don't
All
want
right.
you coming home smelling like him.
oh man, the balloon, the balloons.
Oh my
Late.
God. Is that brute by Fabergé?
Right.
Mm.
Nah, that's latex and baby wipes.
Hey man, yeah, the dispose the flushable
Dang.
joints.
Shoot, we do.
Oh man,
Okay.
y'all crazy. See, I knew y'all would.
Ladies, how about y'all?
Um,
Hello,
I'm
crickets.
listening. I'm listening.
Oh,
I'm
Here we
listening and
go
I'm
again.
thinking.
hello,
How
hello,
about us?
hello.
What? What are you
I
asking
mean,
us?
I don't understand why people are so afraid of losing relationships if it don't work. Like
Hmm.
you have to start over. Okay, don't be scared to start over. I'm not staying in no sexless marriage. If something happened to me and my spouse uh didn't want to do the through sickness and health, I'm leaving the relationship. I ain't gonna be wondering if you out there, what you doing and bringing home and coming home. I'm just gonna leave the marriage. I don't know why people stay together if they're not happy in the marriage.
I wonder if some of them stay together because it's their financial security and they've never had to worry about anything.
Hmm.
And they're like, I'm staying because I've never worked. I don't want to work. So I'm just going to stay in this. I wonder, so, and I wonder, thought, I'm just going to stay in this because I'm already financially set. I don't have to
I
deal with him.
believe there's a lot of people that do it.
Uh huh.
Yeah, I believe it.
Right.
A
Especially
lot of
as people getting older, a lot of people are entering marriage just like a business.
Yep.
It's like it's cheaper to do it with somebody else than to do it alone. It's expensive here in California, so I'm gonna just stay in this unhappy marriage
Mhm.
because shoot, I ain't trying to buy no house and start over. People don't want to start over. I think they're afraid to start over, so they just stay where they're comfortable, and I don't understand that.
Complacency.
I
That's
think you
Yep.
finance.
just said it. I think you said it, Miss Day. They want to stay where it's comfortable because as soon as they have to
Mhm.
go outside of it, it's uncomfortable to start back to dating and learning how people are and seeing if you want to go further with this person. That's uncomfortable when you're used to a certain way of living when it comes to your relationship. So I think a lot of times people just get to the point. I'd rather not have to explain to every single person why I'm not married anymore because then I gotta say, okay, we wouldn't have sex, so we got divorced. It's easy to just stick together and just not have to worry about that. Oh yeah, we're happy. And then you go home and you hate each other.
Right.
Even though I know it's crazy, but it's easier to, you
Mhm.
know, keep up appearances with your family, friends, coworkers, and stuff like that. If they don't know what's going on, and you just keep it with you, keep it inside, and you just stick around to make it look good.
All joking aside, I
Oh,
think
yeah.
there are couples that find themselves in uh, medical reasons why they just cannot, and they stay in the marriage together, one's helping the other one, whatever, um, and they stay in the marriage. Sometimes the people survive, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they survive and they don't even stay together, but whatever, for whatever reason, there's a lot of people that see their spouse through sickness and health, even though it may be easier to leave. There's a lot of people in that situation. I know several. Just when something triggered a memory, and I mean, I hope I would be the one to stay because that's what I promised I would do. But I haven't been in that situation. I can only say what I hope I would do.
Hmm.
Oh,
Well, well,
yeah.
God knows your heart. He knows I'm strong spiritually, but I'm weak in the flesh. It just you those are the vows you took to stay with that person through sickness and health, and that's a good thing. But your body, I mean, you still have a physical need, so you have to have control of the balance of the two. And if the people that can make it to support their partner through a sexless marriage, then I applaud them, but that's a tough situation to be in. I mean, because you do love that person, and you don't want them to feel abandoned or anything, but I don't think you should have to deprive yourself at the same time. So that's just a tough line to walk.
Then you know you really need to think about getting married. I mean, what's taking the vows for then?
Because then it
If you're
becomes
not going
about
to
you.
support, if you're not going to stick by the person that you said that you're going to love for the rest of your life, when they get sick and you have to take care of them, that's something you need to really seriously think about before you get married. We all out here getting married all willy nilly and then don't want to, you know, live by the vows that we took.
Mhm.
You need to think about if you are the person that needs to be married.
I'm
And then you need
Now,
to
sorry.
go get them anyway.
I'm sorry. I just don't. If you say you get married young, 25, 30, 35, and something happens to my wife, and I'm not saying I'm going to leave her. I'm saying, you know what, baby, I'm going to take care of you. So, like Doughboy, and I think every other man has said, if Sally Mae from work come to me talking about, you know, I know your wife is this and that, and she invite me over. Come on now, I dare a man say, you may be able to say once, twice, three, but I like every man has also said, I got urges and needs as well. I'm gonna take down Sally Mae. Maybe not the first time, but
You
damn
say you gonna
near
take it
Oh,
down?
every time.
yeah.
So once
Sally
again,
make them like, oh, young man.
I defy any male to say otherwise. If I'm 80 years old, maybe.
I don't know,
Sally,
man.
And that'll
that
go
girl.
both ways too, because there's not a lot of females that'll do the same. That'll
Exactly.
if something happened to
Exactly.
you, and then Mr. Sam is coming to her every day. Ain't that Miss Sally's husband or whatever? He coming to her every day.
Damn
It's
it.
only so
I
many
mean, that's
times.
a conversation that you need to have with your spouse, and then y'all
Absolutely.
can decide. I mean, everybody's relationship is different. We're just speaking to hypothetical situations, but everybody's situation is different. And if that's something that happens, then yeah, you need to have a conversation with your spouse because that's between you and them. Still doesn't make it right. You even if you had a conversation with your spouse, you still wouldn't be coveting your vows. But like I said, that's for everybody's situation is different.
Oh,
They, they
yeah.
may they may agree on doing it. They may say, okay, you know what, I can't do nothing. You can go get with somebody, but I got to meet them, and they both agree on it. That's their business. You gotta let them live their life. That's if it's working out, it's working out. If it's not, it's not. You can't lose no sleep over somebody else's relationship. So if they like it, good. Keep it over there.
But
Oh,
y'all
yeah.
y'all show making the poly life sound like a real option at this point in time.
Ain't
Man,
nobody even saying
man.
nothing about no. Dog, let me out. Did nobody
Let me
say
out. All right.
that?
But when you think about it, okay, so I'm gonna throw some names out here for moments of reflection. Teddy Pendergrass, Christopher Reeves, uh, Yeah. I don't want to
Sinbad.
misquote nothing. Say it again.
Sinbad.
I'm try-
Sinbad. Okay.
yeah,
See, I
too
was about
bad.
to say that, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to cast that upon nobody. So here are three examples of men in they great heyday. I'm gonna call it. They was doing their thing. I'm sure. And then one day something tragic happened, and they're confined to wheelchairs and whatever other forms of assistance that they need. And who's taking care of them at that point?
The the spouse, if there is one, or I don't know each one of the personal stories, so I'm just saying. I'm assuming that it was the spouse or the close family members, doctors. I don't know.
And let's
I would
not
say
be
spouse
misled.
first.
Look, let's not be misled. Even some with their own disabilities, uh, Ray, Charles,
Oh yeah, yeah. I was like, right.
Ray,
Ray Charles was taking down everybody.
Exactly.
I
a
don't see
boom,
what you're
Never,
boom,
saying.
boom,
I
boom.
never was faithful to none of his
If that
wives.
I
if
can't
that
see Ray Charles doing that.
if that wrist
He
was on
couldn't see
point.
it.
If that wrist was
If
thin,
that wrist is skinny, you
Yeah, yeah,
in.
yeah. He did like some wrists.
Wrists.
So we have our needs, our desires. What do you do? Here we are. What do you do? Yeah, I pray for everyone's relationship, uh, that it's the one that you want. But to Miss Day's point, if it ain't the one that you want, the one that you need, then I get it. Till death do us part. But why am I afraid to let go? Because this ain't quite working over here. So
And
something
then
to
we
think
gotta we
about.
got we gotta define death because like I might physically be alive, but I died inside in our marriage years ago. So I mean, till death do us apart can be up to the interpreter of what death means.
That's a great interpretation right there. I agree with
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Does death necessarily mean no longer breathing, or this relationship is no longer living?
as
Some
it was written in the Bible, Styles, I think it means until you are buried in the
I'm
ground.
playing with Jesus. I ain't playing with
Y'all
God.
interpret
I'm
it
not
whatever
playing. No,
you're
hold
saying.
on, pause. I'm not playing because guess
Oh,
what? We
Oh,
all have an interpretation. We do.
That ain't what it means.
We
And you
all
know it
have.
ain't meaning if you died in your soul. That ain't how it was written.
died in your.
Stop it.
It was written.
Hey, but some
When he
people
stopped breathing,
can.
it's over.
Some people have taken
Right.
what is written and
I know it.
reconformed it to what they wanted it to be.
all the
Doesn't
time.
make it right.
All the
And no, I'm
time.
not saying that it's right. And I ain't saying that it's wrong, but that's what has happened. So now what? Anywho, yes, man, we're gonna move
He
on because
said so. Now what?
I ain't playing with the Lord today. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all gonna
Where
stop.
uh,
Pastor Bear at? Let me get him
Pastor
on here.
Right.
Bear,
Where's
should we
Pastor
do?
Let
Bear?
me call him real
I guess
quick.
some of them rules didn't apply to King Solomon, but
Should we
anyway,
do?
we can
Should
keep
Hmm.
we
going.
do? Should we
Mayday.
do?
That's a
All
lot of
right.
women.
So I'm gonna post up this, you guys. We're gonna keep our mental juices flowing. Keep your thinking caps on. Um, let me post this up. Yeah, I said thinking cap. You remember what
Yeah,
that
I heard you.
was?
Yeah,
Ah. I'm gonna post this up. People will
Hmm.
secretly learn from you in private, but
Mhm.
never mention it in public.
Hmm.
People will secretly learn from you in private, but never mention it in public.
What does that mean?
That mean they've been talking about you like a dog. And if they sit up and they start giving you all these accolades and they've been just talking bad about you to other people, they could be like, "But wasn't you just saying that they wasn't shit last week? Now you saying congratulations to them. What's going on with that?" So they just don't say nothing to you about it and just keep on doing what they do behind closed doors. That's my take on it.
I kind of like when I witness that happen because it's like when you do a move somebody else steal it without saying they've been watching you do it, I know that's my move.
Hmm.
So I just take it as a compliment and keep pushing. I don't even acknowledge it.
Okay.
Well, I think it kind of like secretly learn from you in private, but not give you your accolades. Like say you taught them something there from watching you and how you move. They've learned some stuff, but when it's time to say, thank you, thank you, thank you, your name never comes up. That's what I thought it meant.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. So I took that.
I've
Any other
seen it happen, so I know that
any,
work. I
Oh,
had it work.
I've seen that happen. Hmm.
any other thought? So the reason why I posted that, number one, as I've shared with the Grown Folk Network many a times, all eyes on me, not me personally, but us as a group. All eyes are on us. Gentlemen After Dark has proven to be a place where people can learn. I know myself, I'm a lifetime student. I want to learn. People are watching the show, though, you guys, and they are learning from your interactions, your participation, your words. Um, True story. Just yesterday, we have one of our neighborhood participants who's been playing catch up and watching all of our previous shows. And one of the shows that stood out was in season number 5, episode number 3, which dealt with the addiction topic, if you guys remember, with my guy, Damon DJ Jackson, who was very transparent in his life. But in his transparency of life, it opened up some doors for somebody else, totally not even involved in his life, but they had a similar situation. So I'm gonna call it a breakthrough. So with that being the case, I came up with a great question for the grown folk and the neighborhood. And my question is going to be this: what have you learned about yourself through Gentlemen After Dark?
Mm.
What have you learned about yourself? I'll
Okay,
give y'all time to think.
I've
You want to go
learned.
first? Okay, there we
Yeah,
go.
I've learned that I wasn't the great communicator that I thought I was, and I've definitely improved on that by just being more honest with myself. It allows me to be more honest with those involved in my life. I've learned not to be so hard and actually to care about other people's feelings, because there was a point in time where I really didn't.
He
But
said, I don't care.
Yesterday.
no,
Ah,
no,
there goes
that's it.
Lolo.
No, there was, just in watching people, learning that it's okay to change, because I just turned 39 again for the 39th time. So,
39 to the
uh,
39th power. Really?
yeah. So, you spend so much
Ah,
time, you spend all that time building who you are. And so when it comes time to change that, it's kind of hard to do, because it's almost like, okay, I perfected me and who I am and who I want to be, but there's always room for improvement, even for Doughboy.
okay. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. BB, I see you. Thank you for being here. PK says, I have learned not to talk while others are talking. It can be rude, even if even if that's not my intention. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I have learned to be transparent
Mm.
and not to be tra- to be transparent and just say what I mean and not have to professionally work it.
Mm. Okay. Gotcha.
Oh,
You know, it's funny
yeah.
that you say that because in the beginning, when you first got here, you were so well. Maybe, maybe
Yeah.
what they meant was, but now you hitting hard, even when you come for me. I appreciate you.
All of us.
Transparency. Let's go.
My public speaking, I that's something I've always had an issue with is like public speaking. So now when I have a situation where I have to do public speaking, I get to practice every Wednesday night when we had the show. So I'm not as kind of on edge when I have to stand up in front of people and speak. It still kind of bothers me a little bit, but it's not as bad as it was, a few years ago. So
Can't
Okay.
that
tell.
that helped me with that.
Oh, yeah.
And I
Oh yeah.
challenge everybody to go back, find one of the first episodes that you participated in on the show, and just look at yourself, how you were then versus now. Big difference. Who's next?
Miss Day. A big truck.
Well, I've learned that I am more open to other people's views other than how I view things. Um, I think I've opened my mind up a little more instead of being, well, no, I don't agree with that, so whatever. I've learned to listen to other people's opinions, of thoughts, maybe open my eyes on something that maybe I didn't think about, and I've taken that into consideration. So that's what I've learned for myself, to just accept other views and think about it.
Oh, yeah.
So, do you still not like Kevin Samuels?
No.
She ain't gonna change that. She ain't gonna do that.
Oh shoot! No, no more. No, no. Okay, I tried, y'all. I tried. Thank you, ma'am. I agree with you though. I've seen you on quite a few episodes where it's like, well, you know what? Thank you. I appreciate what you done taught me because that show was like, and although you still have your own thought processes on some things and you stick to it, you know, but that's a great thing to be able to make that adjustment.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
See it. I said that's a great thing.
Yeah, that way, that way.
Okay, all right. Who we got
Um,
left? Mello and Lolo.
Go ahead, Mel.
Well, I learned to keep stunting on these hoes. No, I'm just
Hey, that's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
Oh, my brother.
That's what's up. Yeah.
uh, I was sitting here trying to think and how I can surmise it. I would say to be, I don't want to say open to people's comments, to which I am. I don't care, but not to be so critical of other people's beliefs and comments, um, or just how they express themselves. Sometimes that could be irritating, and I think probably that is the most irritating, how they express themselves without consideration for your thoughts. But I know I have to give that as well, so we can have an honest dialogue, because I don't want to assume anything, but some people are not clear, or don't want to be um, hearing you to have that dialogue. So I guess patience.
Okay, patience.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody told me I didn't have none. Okay, last but not least, Lolo.
Um, I've learned the importance of perspective. Um, Everyone has a different perspective based on so many things that's created who they are. And um, just because I know I grew up a certain way, that I figured the majority of the people grew up not true, you know. So everybody has different pieces of them that they bring to the table. And honestly, I think it's beautiful that grown people can truly be grown people and hear other people's thoughts and ideas and opinions, even if you don't agree, but to accept them for who they are. And I've learned a lot through not just being a part of the panel, but watching it before I became on the panel.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I dig it. I appreciate you all for answering that. I'm going to answer it as well. Because, somebody in the audience or on the panel is like, you never answer any of the questions. So I'm going to say this. I've learned that we all, myself included, have a gift. Some of us know what our gifts are. Some of us have no clue that we even have one. But being able to be creative enough to put this whole thing together, a whole bunch of different individuals, and not just this panel here, but over the years that I've had the different individuals, the chemistry didn't always work, but it was not a failure. Um, we've had some great conversations, we've had some spicy dialogues, um, but at the same time, being able to bring that together, create a vision, and have a space where we could all have a place that we could talk freely. Uh, I benefit from that big time. I've never been to therapy sessions, other than when I um, became a member of or became an employee for the city in which I work. That was probably the onlyest time I laid across or sat in a chair and had somebody asking me 50 million questions. But this environment allows me to articulate my own thoughts. Some were good, some were bad. I've shared some, I've kept some suppressed. But at the end of the day, I feel comfortable enough with each of you, especially for my network of grown folks, to be able to speak my truths, whether they were good, whether they were bad, whether they was going to hurt somebody's feelings or not. So I've learned that it's important, one, to identify if in fact you do have a gift, which you do. But once you do, then you exercise it. You put it to work, put it into use, and you'll be surprised how many others around you will get those blessings from you, and they'll start thriving out of you. She's not here tonight, but I'm gonna give this to
Oh, yeah.
Fuego because Fuego was one of the quietest people on my panel.
Right.
She didn't have anything really to say in the very, very beginning. And, I even was asked, like, why do you have her on your show? Why do you have her? Because I know she's going to bring something. It just took some time. So, we just got to keep pushing. To my neighborhood, man, I appreciate you guys because a lot of you have shared some of your. The heck? It's Day. Is that you? A lot of you have shared your own, you know, secrets, et cetera, and being able to be the recipient of that information, I guess you can say, was an honor to be able to listen to you and hear you. So I'm not sure, but that's me. PK, she seconded. Fuego definitely blossomed that part right there. I give it to her again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anywho, um, tonight's about interpretations. So I'm gonna give you guys before Snoopy Cliff Mellow gets out of here. We got about good 8 minutes. I'm gonna post up something for you guys, and I want your interpretation of what I just put up or what I'm going to put up. Sounds
You
good.
gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, man.
All right. So
It looks like he's fixing her heart.
yeah.
He's sewing. He's sewing it back together, and she looks like she's crying in thankfulness, probably.
Hmm.
The pain is probably coming from him trying to fix the pain that already exists, and it's like she might have to. It almost looks like she had to kind of open up and let him work and help fix her, and that probably hurts too to just let go and let somebody else do something for you that you can't even do for yourself.
That's a good one.
She
Oh,
definitely trusts him with her
yeah.
heart. She's definitely trusting him, you know, to be the one to actually help her heal. So I mean, I pretty much agree with what's that? The dude, the Devin, the
The Devin,
yeah,
both of them.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the guy. There y'all go.
Okay. We lost three for a hot minute, I think. Or who was that? Yeah, I think she might be back. PK says, my interpretation, I see her vulnerability and his attention and willingness.
Oh, yeah.
Nadine says, he is willing to heal her. Shalisa says, he's trying to fix her heart.
And
They both have a good loctician.
yeah, they both got they
I was
they
thinking
in
that
there.
too.
She must have just did his retwist. Let me fix your heart right quick, baby girl. But
Hey,
you got me in there lined up and everything,
Yeah.
crispy.
Right. He lined up.
So
I think that if you look first just at her body, the way it's showing all those fragments of little lines going out, like her heart was shattered.
mhm.
It looked like, to me, I just see an immense amount of pain there, even in while he's helping her. The healing process is just that, it's a process. He's helping her, but all that is going to take time.
Mhm. Mhm.
facts. Facts.
Oh,
And the
yeah.
heart doesn't even look like it's damaged now. So it may have been that somebody snatched the heart out and broke it, and then the heart was fixed, but it had to be replaced because now the heart doesn't have any cracks or anything. It's just
It
the
looked like
hole
it,
where the heart was.
it looked like it has a whole tear in it that was repaired.
Where that
Um,
blue, where it looks
yeah.
like, oh no,
That's a
that's one of the,
that's a
that's
vein.
a blood vessel. Yeah, that's
Oh,
a
I
blood
can't
vessel. That's
see
a
that
vein.
well.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
a
that's what I said.
pulmonary embolism.
Yeah.
Embolism. What?
No,
That's it. We go making up words.
PK says, what if he gave her his heart?
Hmm.
I
I
didn't
don't know
even.
if he would be
Yeah.
standing there, but yeah.
It'd be kind of
So now
hard for
she
him to
got
be
two hearts.
holding that needle.
You ain't never
Yes.
lied.
He be shaking a little bit with him. Like, hold on, just be still. I can't holler. I can't holler.
Uh, I really love the facial illustrations,
Yes,
honestly,
yes,
um, because you know it's pain,
yeah.
but that pain that I'm seeing in her face is not just the pain of ouch, this hurts, but somebody said it earlier. I think it was about the just the joy that she's having from him actually being attentive
Mm.
to her needs. That's a delicate spot. The heart, that's you can get cut everywhere else, but you puncture that heart, you can say goodbye.
Dude,
It's a wrap. There's no second chances in most cases. Now, there all will always be the what's it exemptions or whatever, but just looking at it, it's just the detail. And I mean, he's like really in it, paying attention. And it's not something that you can start right smack in the middle. You got to start from the outer edges and then work your way in to enclose that whole situation.
her face looks like it looks like she's saying, I keep telling you, you ain't got to do that. And he looking like he be like, don't worry about it. I
I
got you.
got you. I got
You
you.
Right.
see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like she be like,
Right.
you ain't got to do that because it's taking a lot out of you for you to do this for me. You don't have to. I will be all right. He like, no, man, I got you. And that's what it looks like the conversation might have been. just based off of those facial expressions.
It
And,
looked
and
like
just a little tip, real quick, just a little tip, you guys, because I had to look myself. For those of us who are watching the show via YouTube, this will be a great opportunity for you to pull up YouTube on your smart TV, and you can see all the details. Lolo, that part that you thought was a cut, it
Uh-huh.
definitely is a vein.
Okay.
It, it's a
Yeah.
vein. It
Okay.
definitely is a vein. So look at it on YouTube, y'all. Gentleman, MAN, After Dark. On YouTube, you can see this whole picture on a big screen on your TV, whatever size you got. Sorry, Doughboy. Go ahead.
oh no, I was just gonna say it looked like Taraji P and then the dude from like what was that
And
Young and the
Mello.
Restless with the great
And Mello.
yeah.
Taraji P and Mello. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Mello. I got
I see you Mello work out then.
uh, yeah, it definitely is an intense moment, and yeah. Let me see. PK said, my interpretation, I see your vulnerability. Oh yeah, I read that. All right. Okay. So yeah, interesting. And Miss Day said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That part. I'm sorry, Miss Day. Let me do that as well, huh? Any other
Oh yeah.
interpretations? Any other thoughts?
She looked relieved. Like finally, like somebody that is willing
Took
to
the
take the
pressure off.
time. Yeah. So yeah, it's a lot to be interpreted from that picture.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Wrong entry. Oh, did I put the
Is
wrong
it
one
double
up?
D, triple D? No.
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean that can't be. I'm just
See,
because no,
Nick,
when you said I zoomed in because I had pinched my screen earlier, but I zoomed back out. Yeah, okay,
Oh my
never
god.
mind.
You on timeout for 10 seconds. Just don't say nothing. You on timeout.
and that's what I be talking about, Miss Three, right
Agree,
there.
Mm,
Miss Day.
So
Agree.
mm,
Always got to go there instead of focusing on.
mm.
I'm focused
Yeah,
on her
you got a
bra
little
design.
sidetrack there. Got a little
man,
sidetrack
managed.
there.
He managed.
Melanie chimed in and says, "It looks like she is saying, I have been trying, but I am ready to let you help me. Ooh, because I can't do it all on my own. I am ready. Oh, you know what? Shoot, be do. How much time I got? Mello's about to be checking out. Damn it, boy. Anywho, I like what Melanie just said. We're gonna lead that right into. I'm gonna let Mello speak his piece before he rocks and rolls. Oh, he did already. Okay, sorry, Mello.
Ran him off.
I'm gonna take. Let me post up again what Melanie said. Her comment. I really appreciate it, and it is right here. It looks like she is saying, "I have been trying, but I am ready to let you help." All right, I'm gonna just put that. Just I'm ready to let you help, which is gonna lead to me. The great
Oh,
Let's go.
Jesus. Ah.
debate.
Oh,
Wait, my
yeah.
camera's acting up. I'm frozen.
Ah.
Look at her freeze up
Oh
like that.
man, who's gonna do that? Huh?
I'm
Look
Here
at
we
frozen.
go.
I can't talk.
Here we go.
Shooby doo. It's 3-3, ladies. Oh,
Ah,
See,
ah,
see what
really, Miss
happened?
ah,
Day?
Yeah.
is that what you say?
Really, Miss Day?
So we're four,
Oh,
Wow.
right? We're four.
we're
Yeah, two
four,
and two. Onyx is
two
say
and
We're
Onyx.
two. All
four.
right,
So
two
we
for
get to
two.
choose.
Ladies are for, men are against.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Wait, we're
Ladies
four
are
that we
for it.
do.
Yeah,
No, we
unless you
do.
want to
That's
be
easy.
against. You want
No,
to be
we're
against it?
for. It's two of us, so we get to choose.
I needed clarity. Okay, very good. I'm good.
Okay. Ladies are for it. Do men, do women, excuse me, really need men?
Absolutely.
100%.
Oh, I'm with PK.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thanks, PK.
Y'all,
Absolutely.
y'all know it
A
ain't gonna
third
be just that
person.
simple, huh? Absolutely, huh? That's all.
For
Do
the
we really
partnership,
need men? Yes.
of course, for a partnership, like we don't want to do this alone. So I definitely think women need men primarily for the partnership, mean partnership, the relationship. If there's a family involved, we want to do this together. Like, absolutely, we need men. We
Even
need the
balance.
comfort of a man. We need a strong king in our life to guide us, to support us, to be a partner with us, to love us. Yes, we need a man. Yes, yes, and yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
We need
yeah.
that balance that a man provides. We need that balance in all aspects.
Yes. Speak, sis,
But
speak.
without that, you're off and we're off. We don't want to be off. So we definitely need the balance that a man brings to our lives.
Mm, okay. Any more, ladies? Any more thoughts?
I mean, we could go on,
No,
but
I think we laid it down. And we
yeah,
need that good, sign language.
yeah. We need.
Oh,
No,
We
I
need the
think
good.
yes, that.
okay. Uh-huh.
I think without it's just a sad world. Is as much as we may antagonize each other, we bring so much energy and we feed off each other. I ain't trying to sit up here and feed off another female, and I'm sure not trying to sit here and just talk to myself. So we were created as your helpmate. So yes, we need you as much as you need us.
See how she just threw that part in. As much as you need us.
We do. It's true.
As much as you need us.
It's true.
Fellas,
I ain't about to say I don't. That's for doggone sure.
Right.
fellas, y'all paying attention to this, right?
Mm,
Uh,
I'm trying to come up with a rebuttal because
There's
I got one.
I
I
agree.
told you. I got you. So women don't need men sexually. They got the rose.
mm,
Women don't need men to carry that 400 pound, 300 pound refrigerator upstairs. They have girlfriends. Women don't need men financially. They got their own jobs and businesses now, so they don't need that. They got cars, so they don't need us out there strapping up the horse to the carriage. So no, women absolutely do not need men.
That you dug deep for that one.
yeah, he dug in a trash can for that.
Hey, it's a debate. I
That was
gotta.
awesome.
Good
Boom.
job.
Some
We all know
boom.
It's a
you're just trying to meet things, follow instructions. It's
it's the
okay.
debate. It's the debate.
oh,
Controversy is what sells.
Yeah,
You know what I
we
mean?
get it.
Yeah. Y'all
oh
don't need
God.
us. Y'all don't need nobody long stroking y'all at 3 a.m. in the morning. Y'all, y'all don't need that. You know.
I got. I'm gonna have to make up something because I'm stuck, y'all. I'm trying to hold
Yeah,
on, but
don't dig as deep as he did.
it's you know what? Yeah, he's right. Women don't need men; they want men. There's a
Mm,
difference between a need and a want. Everything that a man can do for a woman can do it for herself, but she would prefer if the man would do it or a man would do it for her. Like, I don't know, killing a spider. I
See,
just had
Devin, I see.
look
I knew you would get it. I knew you would get it. You see how I laid it down. You see
right.
how
Ah, that's
I was
low
you see
blow.
because I
you
That's
had to
see how
low.
I
leave for a
laid
few
this.
minutes. I had to leave just then. I was like, I'm like, what? She went, no, I was just saying. I'm like, I thought it was a
Yeah.
spider for real. I'm gonna go in there. I can get back to the
Slay
show.
it, baby. Slay it.
That's but I thought that was a hint. Let me go do some work real quick. I'll be right back. I got time. So, but yeah, that's what it is. They don't need us. They want us for
that
the
was from the
for the
fellas.
for the sake of the debate.
For
Right.
the sake of the debate. Yeah, go
For the
ahead
sake
and
of
go on and
detail.
apologize to your girls right now. Sorry, boo. I'm sorry.
Right.
I
I'm
didn't
sorry, boo.
mean to say all
Shalisa,
the
I need a
things I
man.
said.
Oh, I see you, Shalisa. Shalisa said, I need a man. So, eh, although I can't really participate in the debate because it's 2-2, but I do want to ask the question just because I have the power to do so. With all these beautiful ladies here, whether on the panel or in the neighborhood, who all said that they need the man, a man, they man.
Yeah, I try.
Why is it so hard for some of us fellas to believe? Because the actions of some of the ladies don't reflect those words.
Cause they need a man only when they want them, only when it's beneficial or convenient. And I'm just answering the question. These are not my thoughts.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
This is just a
yeah.
default statement. So there's my disclaimer. So that's what it would appear to be. Cause now I don't need. I could pay all my bills. I don't need a man. But but if a man come in and pay all your bills, you don't refuse it. You don't turn it away.
Elaborate actions.
But yeah, that's just a default blanket statement.
So elaborate actions. That's elaborate on actions. Actions.
I'm lost. I'm
Who
lost.
It's
said
two
you got?
o'clock in it's 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm hungry.
Okay.
3. Lolo. Can you make
Yes.
me something to eat?
Yeah, I can make you a sandwich.
Sure, I'll make you a sandwich.
Wait a minute,
I
both
can,
of them? You
I
ain't
can
asking. We
heat
was
you
hungry,
some.
or nothing,
I
bro.
can
You
heat
just
you some leftovers up. I can fry you an egg. What?
I can make sure that
That's
I left a plate in the microwave for you
done it.
that you can heat up.
I've done it. That's nothing.
No, I want you to cook me a ribeye steak with
Um,
potatoes.
You
Listen,
want
we
Okay,
both
if you
we both work hard, so he would make that request of me because we both grinding.
I'm
And
gonna
if we
say
both grinding, whatever I cook for dinner, I'm putting in the microwave like, boo, your food is in the refrigerator. I might wake up and lay on the couch and chat with you a little bit, kind of sleepy chat. I'm not gonna maybe leave you hanging by yourself, but I'm not burning, like I'm not turning on the stove.
if
so you,
I
you
if
you
my
may
You
man
make
works
sure you got a plate. You're gonna have a plate, a
look,
fresh plate. Because I cook
if
dinner at 7. The plate is ready, it's in the microwave. Just heat it up, oh. But what you need me to talk to you for a minute? I got you. Let's talk.
I don't know what I'm gonna be saying, but I'll talk.
Yeah.
Cause no, if you work like if I know, say whatever your job, I dated a musician for 7 years, and he had crazy hours sometimes. Sometimes I would cook a whole meal for him, but if I had to get up in 3 hours, no, it had to make sense. But I would make sure he had something to eat.
I bet.
I would
Hey,
definitely make that man know ain't going to bed hungry.
so Shalisa, per your request, elaborate. I just threw something out there. 9 times out of 10, I know I'm gonna be asleep anyway. 2 a.m. Um,
special special occasions.
right? But I don't know. We just finished looking at a picture that broke it. We all done broke our definition of that picture down. My man is paying intricate interest in detail on sewing her back together. I can't get a meal at 2 a.m. the way I want it.
Hey, I
You can
had a
get a
whole nother
sandwich. That was the
idea.
first thing that came out of both of y'all mouth. You can get a
Sandwich.
sandwich.
Yeah.
And
a
I don't
ribeye
want you
sandwich.
eating heavy that late anyway. You're gonna be
Oh,
farting
so
and
I was
she
really
wants you to be able to.
transparent. And I said a sandwich, but I was really transparent about you gonna have a full cooked meal. It's just gonna be in the microwave. And we can chat, but it's cooked. It's not
right.
store bought. It's cooked.
what
Okay.
what if what if that picture is a depiction of what he did to her heart?
And he's
Could
he's
be.
he's apologized 1,000 times. And he's
And he
like,
the
baby,
only one
let
that
me
can
let
fix
me
it.
just fix your heart. Like I really sincerely mean I'm
I mean,
sorry
I
for
did
what
think
you
that.
did. and you're tired of me saying I'm sorry, so let me just fix it. Let me just mend it.
Did y'all just flip it back on the man after we just
I
finished
thought
answering?
that
Right,
earlier.
you
We're
see
just
how it
God,
goes?
it was
You
you
see how
gotta
that
get
afterthought.
up early. You gotta get up early, bro,
Did
you see
y'all
what
just flip
happened?
it back?
and stay on your
Hey, look,
toes, bro.
when you
Oh
With
my
a hand, with a
god, I love
handful of
y'all.
sunflower seeds.
when you ask for a steak at 2 a.m., the picture's definitely gonna get flipped.
Hey,
A
We can't.
hey,
handful of seeds.
It can't even be a steak sandwich. Like
right,
y'all
steakums.
see the
You
sandwich,
remember
you know, a
that
steak
It could
sandwich,
steakums?
be
Can we get some
it could be a
steakums?
It could be
Philly
a whole
it could
cheesesteak.
be a
meal.
Cuban sandwich with the steak and the it could be
Yeah,
yeah,
with
yeah.
the
Little
little,
Grilled
Cuban,
yeah.
cheese,
I don't even know
little
what this
grilled
is, but
onions on the
it's
side.
on there. That mean it's an ingredient, you know.
yeah, it's like
Uh,
Yeah, put
little
that
listen,
little,
something,
put that on there.
that little
You know how they
sauce
do.
on there.
And
Fellas,
stick a
fellas,
cocktail toothpick in it and make it
fellas.
look real
Keep
fancy.
keep loving on yourself, but you just gonna have to learn to adapt and to deal with the ladies because they not about to do that. They just not now.
I
Now,
didn't
now
say
listen.
that. See, I
Now,
did not say that.
if I was gainfully employed at home,
Mm.
meaning that was my
Why is it
role.
always stipulations?
Gotta be a
Listen, I
stipulation,
can
man.
have my opinion,
So
but
flip
if
it.
I was a full time, this is a job. So if I was full time, like stay at home mom or just stay at home wife, because we had it like that. Yeah, I'm cooking. I'm cooking because
Mm.
I'm home.
And
But
I ain't gotta get up at old dark
if
30.
I'm out grinding, if I'm out grinding like you out grinding, mm, I'm gonna cook for you, boo. I'm gonna cook for you. And on special occasions, I'll be like, yeah, I'll get up. It's Friday. I can get up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I get to sleep in
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I said that. I said that. I said that.
And then y'all get the grind later on at
Oh
night. Both of
Hey,
y'all get
That
the
yeah.
grind.
part, see,
I don't want him to
women,
be too full because we might
it's
want to grind right then and his stomach
Yeah,
gonna be
you
it's a
don't
hurting.
double,
want to be
it's a double
gagging.
whoop.
Uh,
Yeah,
uh,
no, food come. No,
Well, if
you ate too
anything,
much.
too much
then y'all
exercise.
should have led out like
It makes
this.
30 minutes.
You should have led out like this. You don't need to eat. We could just.
Oh, I got a meal for you. You don't need to eat. I got a meal for you.
you know, you know what I
I
mean.
said
I got a
that.
meal for you,
I
daddy. I
You're
got a
not
said
meal
that.
for
hungry.
you.
Y'all
You know.
don't listen. I
oh,
said
I
I'm gonna
heard
make
you.
I'm
sure.
not,
I
I'm not
heard you.
messing with
You
y'all,
gonna
man.
have,
I'm
hey,
know
not.
if
you gotta,
anybody heard you,
I'm
you know
not.
I heard you.
And for the
brothers. I'm
record,
gonna tell
fellas,
y'all,
uh, for the
gotta
record,
have fuel in the
ladies
tank,
and
brothers.
gentlemen, but
That's why I
mostly
don't want to be too
ladies,
full.
just because you don't want to cook for me at 2 o'clock in the morning, don't mean that you don't want me. I'm not saying that. I'm just having fun with the conversation and giving my
We
ladies a
both
hard
said
time.
sandwich,
But both of
but
them said
but
sandwich.
but my
Both of
but
them.
sandwiches are good. I'm gonna
Mm.
just
you
tell you.
see,
I've
Miss
been told
Rich,
things about my
I'm looking at
sandwiches.
this Scooby Doo and Shaggy sandwiches. That's a pretty good sandwich. So I take one of them.
Hey,
It's
I
gotta be
make an
about that
old
tall.
school hoagie. Yeah,
Steakums. There
an
you
East
go.
Coast
Yeah.
Steakums.
hoagie.
You don't know nothing
Miss
about no
Three, Miss
steakums.
Three
You ain't
makes
old enough
a
to know
very
about the
valid point
steakums.
about like if if she's grinding hard because the economic times have always had a big impact on relationships, and I just seen a story about it today. Like back in the day where the man really was the breadwinner, went out, and the woman was the homemaker. It allowed for more of those things to happen, and how the economy has shifted to where it does take two people in a relationship to
It
really
take
make it have all
everybody
the
in the
things they
house.
want, then a lot of the roles have shifted. Um, so that's a very valid point. Depending on like if she's at home all day, yeah, I'm gonna expect a steak at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. If I've been at work all day and you just been at the house making it at home, so
Yeah, and I'll flip it like this, fellas. The ladies all have said that they need us. Uh, Quite a few of them said we want you. I wants a man, and I ain't mad at that. So it's that compromise. It's that compromise because guess what? Mama might be the one that go to work at 4 o'clock in the morning. We don't got a garage. She parked on the street. I mean, I'm gonna get up and walk her to her car and make sure she got to her car safely, right? It's no different than Papa just got home at 2 o'clock in the morning and he hungry. The compromise is where we continue to struggle. We have our own definitions. Yeah, I'll give you something to eat. Yeah. Just a bowl of Captain Crunch up in there. You want a sandwich, peanut butter and jelly, bologna, what you want. I think there's still some tuna left up in there. But when you want what you want, we always, especially us as grown-ups, we go the extra mile to get what it is that we want. So if it's that man that you want, or if it's that woman that you want, then you're going to do all that you need to do for them. That's my opinion. You're going to do it. You're going to cook, you're going to clean, you're going to compromise. You know what, boo? You don't got to do the dishes today. I got you. Or I'll take Monday, Tuesday, you take Wednesday, Thursday. We'll share it on Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday we'll let the kids do them. Whatever the compromise is. We have to learn to compromise. That's why for better, for worse, for sickness and in health, to death do us part, that interpretation is off. Am I guilty of it? Sure, absolutely. But the compromise piece is what's important. So, with that being the case, for those of us looking for a man or a woman, just make sure that you are the person that you want. That's my only advice. Be the person that you want. Because a lot of us want what we want, but we don't want to give what it is that we want. So let me check with the.
I can't do the oh yeah for you, but I would if I could.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, there you go, Pastor Bear. Thank you for being here, man. He said, "What makes a relationship great is when both men and women are willing to sacrifice for each other. That is the true sign of love." Come on, is it all right if I give him a?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Now we're gonna give him another one.
Oh yeah.
That part right there. Oh shoot. Come on, Chef Ramsay. I see you. Heard that part right there. So, any final thoughts from the network? Any final thoughts?
Love yourself, learn yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So you can teach somebody else.
Yeah. Sandwiches? Anything from the sandwich department?
Get you
Oh.
know what you want.
Sandwich at no 2 a.m.
Hey.
You don't want no cold
Cut it
sandwich.
diagonal. I don't know.
Stale bread.
Listen,
Hey,
I
to
make
hell with
really-
to hell with
I make
Jersey
the bomb
Mike's. We got
hoagies.
3
I don't get this
Lolos.
bologna and cheese.
I
I
make
make
the
the
bomb
sandwich.
hoagies. It'd be like this.
Yeah, you got lots of meat in there,
Oh, my
lots of
God.
vegetables.
All the
I'm coming in
God.
hot with my
with the
sandwich.
good chips
We
and
can
a
make a sandwich.
good drink
You
to
gotta
go
put the
with.
chips on
And we
there.
can make a sandwich.
The chips go on the
let's make a
sandwich.
sandwich. Can we get the
With
chips
the
and the
right kind
drink?
of lettuce.
You get the
leafy
chips,
lettuce, not that
the
old
drink.
Roman.
You
Yeah.
get the pickle on the side.
Right. Come on, spear pickle.
The
What you
spear.
talking
The
about?
spear.
The spear.
Yep.
What you talking about?
The sandwiches,
Sandwich.
Forget Jersey Mike's,
think-
y'all. Subway, who cares about the 500 foot long?
Uh,
We got 3 lows or Lolo
Yeah.
3s or low
East
3s.
Coast hoagie coming your
Or 3
way.
lows. There, 3 lows. There it
Tomatoes,
goes.
the
3
pickle, onion,
lows.
lettuce.
I have
Mayo.
hoagies for
Can
dinner
I
all the
get
time.
the
Y'all
vinegar and vinegar and
Yep.
oil and salt and pepper?
Yeah, the
Sure.
vinegar oil. Yep, salt, pepper.
Pepper
Yep.
only, please. No salt, just pepper.
Oh
Man,
shoot.
look, I done got
This has
hungry.
been fun, man. I appreciate you guys again being here. This is we got one more episode remaining, for this season. Man, time is flying quickly, right?
And then we're out for 3 weeks.
And then we're,
man.
you know what? No, I
What
don't
am I
know
doing
about
with
3
my life?
weeks,
The
man.
producer has made that decision.
Which
Yeah.
because I'm gonna be in South Carolina and I'm gonna be in Detroit.
The producer that made the decision. What the hell?
Hey, you call her the executive producer, and you say
Excuse
you're
me.
the producer. As
Look
your
here.
legal counsel, we gotta look at your contract, man.
I done seen enough with Oprah and what's his
Gail.
name?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
Dr. Phil.
Tyler Perry. Look
Tyler.
here, we're not doing none of that tonight. Okay. Oh, sorry.
Uh,
Did I say that out loud? I don't want them to
Yeah,
fire
we'll
me
be
off
off.
the network.
We'll be
that
off
I
air
ain't even
next
on.
week.
Anywho, y'all,
Blackball.
man, this has been fun. From the desert to the sea and to all the cities in between. Good evening.